and welcome along, and welcome to Oakfield Farm. So this is Oxygen David's excellent new map. This is our brand new series on it. And yes, we are doing seasons on here. I'm really looking forward to this. This has to be one of the best farm sim maps I've ever done. Check out the first look I did. The link should have come up at the top of the screen around about nowish. For a quick tour of the map, but come back here because today we're going to start with something new. We are on the first day of spring. We've got 6-day seasons, and we're in our T7 here, and we're going to be using one of the new features of the map, one of the additional fill types and crops and fertilizer types. And the fertilizer type we're going to be using is lime. So we're heading up to field 34, which is one of the fields we own, where our class is waiting for us. Our class 530, with a pile of lime. And what we're going to do is we are going to spread fertilizer on this field. Out we go. Oh, let's just go in there and undo the top. There we go. Right, and we'll jump into this. Start her up. There we go. I'm going to do this outside. So we're going to fill up our fertilizer spreader here with the lime. It should be nice, easy way to do it. So this holds 1,500 litres, this bucket. That's going to do pretty much the entire spreader, I think. We have quite a lot of lime here, and what we have here we will go and use elsewhere as well. But this should, there we go, into our spreader. And yeah, so everything bar a very little bit. What I'm actually going to do at this point is just pop here, jump out. Nah, that's not very good. So we will just park this over here, out the way. And then we are going to go and look at what our longest side to our field is. So let's jump back in here, close the door. So, looking at our map, field 34 is a fairly odd shape. This is going to be the longest route across the field. So what we're going to do is we're going to cover this. We are going to set up GPS. And the way we're going to set up GPS is so that we are aligned with this side of the field. So to do that, we go new. Right, that is not quite right. So we're going to move it over. We want the edge of it. Auto width it. Where's our width gone? There it is. Right, so we'll move it across. Quite a long way across by the looks of things. Yeah, we need to move over. Got quite a wide bit on here, and you can see the red line over there. You might just be able to see the red line, and you can certainly see the green line. So we need to get to a point where we're bringing it over, and we're now got it up to the edge of the field. There we go. I'm going to move forward, and that is not far off actually. There we go. That's the edge of the field. So what we're going to do is we're going to line up on this side here and go round the edge. So we're not going to turn GPS off to begin with. We're going to go around the edge of the field, use it roughly, and then that will give us a nice position to go from when we're doing the main field. The other thing I'm going to do is turn off my lines. So we're just going to use the beeps. I love the lime texture. That's awesome. That's really cool. So by doing the headland first, that means it'll be easier for us to turn. And we're going to have to buy a third field, I think. Or we're going to have to plough up one of our grass fields. Because at the moment, we don't have enough fields to feed our pigs come next winter. We do have a lot of pig feed already. But I want to make sure that we're self-sustaining. And to do that, we are going to need extra pig feed. We got this field and we got one other to do as well. So we'll do that. Oop. Turn that off. Come into the field a bit. Let's head back out. We have plenty of lime, so I'm not worried. 82% still. And I want to get a good shot. There we go. Right. Mucking about there, wasting lime. But we have quite a bit of lime on the side of the field. We're not going to run out. And we have, we're probably going to get most of this field done with this. So we'll probably fill up again before we head off and do the other field that we have to do. Which is up on... What is the other field we have? The other field we have to do is field 13, down by, down by our main farm, excuse me. And so we're going to do that next after this. But on the way, we are going to pop into the pigs, give them a little bit of food, because they do need some. Right, that is our first round of the field sorted. So now that we've done that, we'll turn on the GPS. And away we go. And now you can see that we are covering the right area. And as we're doing that, I can now do this quite successfully without having a big problem. There we go. And we'll turn off. Get on to our next line. And away we go again. So this will now keep us going with some nice, good coverage for the field. It's exactly what we need. Went a little bit off track at the beginning there, but we're alright now. And that is doing a really good job. Off. Woo. There we are. And we're on track again. Quite know why that goes off course when I do that. Where is that going? Oh, I know what it is. There we go. It's because when I hide the screen, it disengages the GPS, because GPS doesn't work when you hide the HUD. So I'm going to stop doing that, because that is not wise. And that is causing me all sorts of problems. So we'll stop doing that, and we'll just keep to a nice, clean field, a nice clean coverage. It's going to take about one of these for this, which is pretty good. Probably about halfway through the field. I love this T7. This is a gorgeous tractor, this. Really lovely. Absolutely amazing. And so pleased it's on Mod Hub. This, of course, is the older shape T7 as well. There we go. Yeah, that's much easier. So we have had a bit of rain, but that, of course, isn't stopping us from spreading lime now. We're probably gonna be doing some ploughing next time, I think. We have a we have a very large plough on this map, which is should allow us to get the job done a bit quicker, I think. There we go. Yeah, certainly should allow us to get the job done a bit quicker. And we're going to be doing all sorts of different things on here. We're going to be doing all the animals. We've got a good number of animals straight off the bat. We have 50 sheep, 40 pigs, and 30 cows, which should give us a good income from the animals straight off. Then we're going to be doing things like fruits. I have some fruit mods lined up. We're going to be doing some compost. We're going to make our own compost as well, because this map supports that, and I want to have a go with that. We're going to be doing all sorts of things. Probably a bit of forestry, because we'll need to. And for one of the mods. And in general, I think it's going to be good fun with lots of interesting and different things to do all the time. And as I said, we will also be doing some stuff in the live streams as well. If you are watching this on the playlist, all the live streams for this series are going to be listed at the end of the playlist. So I'm doing this a little bit differently to how I've done some of my older playlists, where I've inserted the live streams in the middle. Because all the live streams in this are very much going to be more sort of behind the scenes stuff, I will be doing them as exactly that. So they will be additionals to the series itself. You won't really miss anything if you watch just these episodes and not the live streams, but obviously there will be more stuff watching the live streams, watching them live or watching the archives. Right, I think that is it. So let's head back to the entrance to the field. We'll get some more lime in our spreader, because we need more lime. There we go. Undo the cover. There is a little bit of lime in there, so we'll put another one in. We're going to leave the class up here. We'll come and clear this lime away in a bit. I'll probably use a bigger bucket for that, to be honest. Start up our engine. Ooh, we had a little bit in it, so we'll clear that up as well. There we go. We will head down to field 10 and get that spread. Yeah, we're going to experiment with all sorts of different fertilizers on here, I think. just to see what the various different things are. There we go, nice and full. And the rest we will put back on here. Just a bit. Right, and let's head down to field 10. As I said, we're going to leave the class here. Park it up at the entrance of the field. Very trusting we are here. Go. Put that on. Change the side. And away we go. Yeah, unfortunately this isn't a job that tends to lend itself to lots of in-cab. I would love to do it all in cab, but well, we might do the next bit. I think once we get round the edge of the field, we should be able to go in cab with the with using GPS. It should be possible. I don't see why not. And it might hold our concentration a little bit more. That's a huge field. I think that's field 40, isn't it? There are some massive fields on this map. Really huge ones. A little bit more lime stored down here. But we are just going to pull into the pig farm quickly and give the pigs some food. I'll do some straw with them later. Over here we have our JCB. So we're just going to park this over here. There we go. Closing the door. Right, we want to leave our bale spike here. Yeah. Because around here we do have our forks. There we go. Take this middle one. Just to keep the pigs going, we're going to give them one of these. That'll get them started. There we are. Right, so that is the water. There's the feed. This is going to be interesting because it's just got to... There we go. It actually gets emptied quite a distance away. There we are. So that's got the pigs happy for a while. You can see they're at 10%, so it will take all of those to get them fed. And that will not last them very long. So, yeah, I've got more work to do with the pigs. I think actually while we're here, I am going to put a second one in, so they're at least up to 20%. But yeah, I need to get a lot more food for the pigs, I think. At the moment we are direly short of food. I thought 10 pallets was going to be enough. 10 pallets is going to be enough for them for 3 days. So it's enough for us to sort of supplement their food, not actually get them going till we get some crops in. Because it's going to be quite a way into the year before that happens. So we are going to be buying pig food for a while. I hope that the cows will be able to support us in that for a bit. Right, into the tractor. Start her up. And let's go and spread the rest of our... line. So we got 1,500, which is yeah, slightly less than that bucket holds that we filled up with. Of course, we're leaving the class up here and actually leaving all of the lime up here, but we do have a good supply of it, so we'll probably be using some more of that a bit later. Certainly later in the year. I did buy. I think I filled the Bailey trailer up with it. So we do have plenty of it. I think you're getting a little tipper that would be quite useful to sort of carry stuff like that around in. Although we do have another little trailer. I might take the other little trailer up there actually to pick up the rest of the line. Alright, not that turning. I've made that mistake several times already. It's the next turning that I want. Which is just down here on the right. Now that's the big field. That's field 43. Which I would love to attempt at some point, but it's going to take 3 combines and a live stream, I think. I think that's just, yeah, should just be impossible otherwise. At the end of this, we should end up back at the main farm, I think. Quite useful. We'll have this done, which will be fantastic. That will be our current 2 arable fields done and dusted. Right. Up here, past our sheep. And so it's field 13, not field 10, as I originally said. Right, so how does this one look as far as doing GPS on it? So it's an interesting shape then. We kind of want to do it like that, I think. Is going to be our easiest way. So let's get a bit of a way into the field. See if we can't set ourselves up. Right, and so we'll turn the map off because we don't need the map at the moment. We're going to line up here. We hit new, and we get our lines back. We'll move it all across. Let's pull forward. There we go. We can see that now. Yeah, and we want to turn it slightly. And move it across and sort of adjust it. Yeah, that should do it. And we're trying to go on the long side of the field. Right, there we are. So once again, I'm going to turn the lines off because I prefer to use GPS without the lines. We are going to use GPS for the first bit. And away we go. There we are. So hopefully we have enough lime now to cover this field. It is quite a big field. It does have a fairly big island in the middle of it, which is quite cool. But it's, yeah. So we need to sort of judge. There we go. Break out of the GPS. We need to judge and keep about the same distance down at now as we go around the edge. And that way we'll keep rather nicely to the GPS. See, there's quite a slope on this field. Wow. I know several people who play with MR on here, and I can't imagine that, because the slope on this field would really tax me. Right, and then... So this is the edge of the map here, which is quite cool. That's... you can't really tell. And the 3D-ness of that village is awesome. Of that church. I'm guessing that is actually a model over there, actually. It's not just a flat, because we've seen it from different angles now. And I'm pretty certain. Yeah, that's 3D. Although, or that would be the most amazing image ever. But yeah, this is quite a big field. Keep our distance from the edge. Make sure we're covering the whole thing. Which, yeah, we are. Wow, we're using quite a lot of lime going around here. I'm beginning to think I should have had my lime pile down this end here. This is a much bigger field. I may have to go and get a bucket full of lime and, you know, so I'll cut and go and get a bucket full of lime and then come back. We'll see how we do. I don't think we've got many up and downs though to go, to be honest. This thing does spread quite wide. Yeah, it really spreads quite wide. But we've used a third of our lime doing that. Right, so we are now on our first GPS run. I'm just going to pop out and check that we really are. Yeah, we really are going up to the edge of our first run, so that's good. We'll keep it here. So we will do this in cab. And make sure that we try and just do it slightly differently to how we did the first field. And dare I say, a little bit more realistically. Right, so that is now overlapping. No, we want to keep turning that way. Right. And away we go again. And we are definitely, again, we're definitely covering ground that hasn't been done. But, and we are down to 50%, so we're okay. We're good. We've got a good chunk of the field done with what we've got in here. I always considering a larger lime spreader, and to be honest, if I do find that this one doesn't, or this fertilizer spreader, this one doesn't quite cover this, I will probably try and upgrade it for a larger one as time goes on. Just because it's nice to be able to fill once and go, and then we can just keep some lime in the corner of the barn and do that. Right, we should be coming up to, there it is, there's our edge. And away we go again. I do love the GPS mod. It does work really well. Although I only ever use it in tractors that that I'm pretty sure are modded enough to have GPS. Just trying to look in here. Probably gonna find that there's not a GPS console in this tractor. Never mind. I'm going where there's a GPS console in this tractor. Because I love the T7. The T7 is awesome. And it would surprise me greatly if there wasn't. That's probably what this is. Yeah. In fact, yeah, I'm pretty certain that is a GPS console over there. It would make sense that the GPS is built into that. Although, admittedly, unless that's a dome on the back, I don't think we have a dome on this tractor. Right. So at 32%, and we are coming up to the island, so we'll probably have to skirt around the island with the tractor, I think. I obviously don't want. I don't know how much of a hole it is. I don't think it is much one actually. I know I'm fine. Yeah, it's more of an island than a hole. That's okay. We can just drive straight over pretty much. The next one we are going to have to drive around. We're not going to manage to get around that island without driving, actually taking control and driving around it. But that's fine. We are still good for the amount of line we have, actually. Although we are running slightly longer, but that's fine. It is a big field, and we want to get this all done. There we go, and there we go. Yeah, so we are heading straight towards the island this time. So I'm going to drive up to it. We'll then turn off the spreader, drive around, and turn the spreader back on. That way we will waste the least amount of line. There we go. Whoa. There we are. Round to the other side. Hopefully we won't damage the tractor, he says. Right, so we're coming out this side here. And away we go again. There we are. So we're down to our last 15%. I think if I run out, I will probably end the episode there and just get it finished off camera. Because otherwise we will go on too long. Some people say I go on too long already. But next time, yeah, I think we're going to get the plough out. We'll probably get the plough out on this field, actually. I quite like the idea of getting our 8-metre plough out on here. We'll be having fun with the CVX on that. That is a lot of fun, that. Oh, we're down to our last 6%. We have not a huge amount of field left to do, either. It is going to be annoying because we are going to run out. I can see it happening now. Because we're going to be down to our last 1-2% by the time we get to the end here. Yeah, 1%. Oh. Yeah. What are we at? 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There we go. Okay, so we have run out of line. As I said, I would finish the episode if we ran out of lime, or finish the field. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to end it there. I hope you have enjoyed this episode. Please give it a like, drop us a comment, and give it a share. And for all the latest videos and live streams from Virtual Farmer, please subscribe to the channel, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.